Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the CK2 Let's Play of the Century. We have stayed away from this game since I first started the channel. This is one of my favorite games of all time, but to be honest with you, I've been away for a very long time here. So, a lot of this I'm actually learning. And the first part of our actual conquest was corrupted by Bandicam, which really upsets me. But let's get over that. I'll tell you guys essentially what happened. So we've gone over to England to raid quite a bit here. We are King Bjorn Ironside. We've sent our son Erkir to the Varangian Guard, and he has been accepted as their commander and their mysticos. So not just their commander, but also their religious leader, despite being Norse, which is quite interesting. And I think this is something very important. Of course, we want to try and get our respect level around the realm as high as possible, but we want to be careful too. I mean, being a Viking lord is not easy. It's a tough business, and I think right now, you can actually see that we're at 371 wealth. I want to keep subjugating these smaller tribes. That's really the goal right now. We've also been raiding things like this, but I think right now subjugating the other tribes is a big thing on my list. To turn it over to my son, of course, so he has a proper realm to govern. Another thing to do is possibly start raiding. Obviously, Vikings love to raid. There's no doubt about that. But in this particular case, I do want to go ahead and just start subjugating. Vetameland looks beautiful. We might go ahead and attack Perfin here. We'll get a subjugation. We've already lost 100 prestige. And actually, if we take a look here at our numbers, no, we're doing great with our levies. But I'm going to wait a little bit longer while our levies actually fill up, as it were, and get a little stronger, guys. It might be a good time, actually, to go on some raids to make our men happy, and just in general, to go ahead and increase our level of support. My love at Hajnal has avoided me for some time now, and the rare occasions when we meet have turned from nights of passion armored evenings of arguments and disagreement, and sadly she broke up with us. She's our son's wife. We've had 2 children by her, but we're Vikings. This thing happens. It's pretty typical in a Viking household, I believe. And we've got somebody trying to fabricate claims in Vetameland, but I think what we should do now is we should go straight for Vetameland. So we're going to declare war. We're going to subjugate, and yes, we're going to piss off the council, but I could care less. At this point, my goal is to make the largest kingdom or empire as possible. We are just a petty king, so we have to be very careful. We can't give away duchy claims, because that's going to mean splitting our kingdom in two. We need to wait until we actually can declare ourselves a real king. We can also call in allies for this war, but I don't believe we need them. So I'm sending my boys in for a war here in Vetameland. I hope they don't have any support. I don't think they will, and we win our first battle there, 284 of the enemy falling. This place must be ours under any circumstances. So we're going to keep on attacking Vetameland with utmost ferocity, and then eventually, maybe, we'll go on some raids. You can actually see that some of our vassals are fighting off the armies there. But we just got a victory, and actually that victory is going to solidify our rule of this province. So I'm going to enforce my demands. And, of course, this is ours. Beautiful, guys. So we're trying to grow our empire as large as possible. I'll send these men home, let them go back to their wives and children and recuperate a little bit. Now, we do have the go in hiding trade, and this is because we've pissed the council off. The council is not happy with us, but as far as I know, there are no factions here that really hate us except for one, and that's Sven of Åland. Now, we could try to kill Sven of Åland. I'm not going to do that right now, though. I feel that we have enough money to fight off any of his claims, and here we go. We request that you honor your obligation to answer this call to High Chief Radislav of Tver. We're not going to lose prestige. We're going to accept. Now, this is my son-in-law, and we have a new heir. Oh, no, guys. My son has died. Is that possible? Wait a minute. Very strange. Why was he passed over? Why was Erkir passed over? This is not good, guys. So now Bjorn is the new heir, and he's not exactly weak, but I want to see title loss on succession, so we're going to lose the chiefdom of Medalpad to my other son. We've got to go into the council list. We've got to go into the nomination list. I definitely want to nominate Erkir as heir. So I hate that Bjorn is going to be heir. We might need to try and change the laws here if we can. The succession laws. Let's see. Oh boy, this is going to be tough, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure we can. We need to somehow try and get some favors, I think, from Sven, all these other guys, and try to get them to support our claimant. And we're going to have to get some suggestions on how to do that. So let me look for Sven here. and try and switch that around. Of course, it's going to be very important, in my opinion, to get this guy on our side. So let's buy a favor of 80 gold. It's a lot of gold. Okay, so now he has a favor that he owes us. Let's see if we can ask him to support our nomination. Transfer vassals, just sign guardian. Plot to kill, grant independence. Okay, we've got to get him to give us a favor here. So I'm going to see if I can go back to the nomination list and see if he will... In fact, we could also imprison our own grandson or plot to kill him. If we plot to kill him, the plot power may be quite high. And I want to see here, I believe that our son here has more than enough sons of his own. He's got a Valga here. Vaughn, excuse me, and plotting to kill might not be such a bad idea, but I'm not sure what you guys think about this. So we're trying to get that favor, of course, and let's see, start a vote law, make someone vote like you on council issues. So Svein needs to give us a favor, and I'm trying to look here, and it looks like maybe... Unfortunately, he might not be able to support us no matter what we do. That's kind of a problem. So I think, unfortunately, we may need to try and kill our heir Bjorn, our grandson. Let's take a look here what the plot power could be. 43, that's really not that high. We're still going to try, and we're going to, of course, auto-invite plotters. I'm also going to take a look here and see if there are any plotters that would join us. So the steward would. Einar can be... suggested to join us if we give him some gold. So we'll go ahead and send him some gold. Have him join our plot. And I think he will join automatically if I'm not mistaken. Ah, maybe not. Young Bjorn has finished his education. A lot of anger. He should learn temperance. So now that he's angry, and I don't know why he's angry, but there could be any number of reasons, we should get him a wife. But if we get him a wife, we risk having him definitely become the heir. So we're going to go back to the plot to kill list. And as we can see, now that we've given money to this guy, the plot to kill has actually grown. And I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to have to try and get more plotters here. We're going to send gold to this guy, send gold to this guy. This will not increase his opinion any further. It's only 15 gold. We can afford this, my friends. But I really want my son to be the heir. And of course, rumors have reached us that people are planning to kill us. What else is new? And there we go, 120 plot power. That's pretty damn good. We need to get it even higher. And another son was born to Irkir. This one is called Striker. So I think that this is another reason why might be a pretty good idea to get this guy to be our heir. Number one, he's got training in the Varangian Guard. Overall, I just think he's very useful. So we're going to send a gift here. We're just sending all our gold around, and this is definitely going to have to call for a good amount of rating to get this gold back, which is exactly what we're about to do right now. Let's go ahead. We're getting a bunch of people to join this plot. 126%, 150%. Come on. Let's kill that naughty grandson of ours. He's a problem. I don't like him. And we'll also get ready for a raid, guys. So we're going to get our levies going. We'll also get our fleet levies up and running here. And I want to make sure that these fleet levies are all going to work together. So we're going to merge these guys. And we're also going to merge our land levies. So make sure that all of our armies are together and ready to go raiding. One of the best areas to go raiding that I've noticed, at least, has been England. Particularly the smaller kingdoms, the smaller petty kingdoms. So we're going to go ahead. My marshal list tells me that one of my commanders, Ivar, has improved significantly. Very good, Ivar. Keep it up. Now, of course, we're not in good favor with the council, and that is a cause for concern. That being said, I think we could still do pretty well here if we just make it to the end of our lives and make it to the end of our lives with a lot of gold. So we're going to go ahead and merge these guys together. We're going to toggle looter, send them to the ships. Oh, I hope they can make it on these ships. Yes, beautiful. Let's send them on these ships, guys, and we are off to raid England. Why not, I say, why not? And East Anglia has been a great place to raid, so we might go there. Of course, if we can increase that plot power, we will. Ooh, there's a nasty raiding party already there. Let's go around over here to where Devon is. And maybe we can get some good stuff there. So I'm going to go here to Devon. Home Guardian Conquest of Toshok has ended. King Rurik of Holmgardir has won. Good work to my son-in-law. And we're going to go ahead, guys, and start raiding Cornwall. Start raiding Cornwall. Or reigning. So there we go, guys. As you can see, the Cornwallians do have an army. It's not very impressive, though. Okay, my co-conspirator Ira has sent word that the carriage Bjorn is traveling on will soon suffer an unfortunate accident, leading no survivors. Come on, boys. Make it happen. Make it happen. Failure! Shit! Well, at least our involvement wasn't exposed, but we're going to have to keep on trying, guys. We don't want this kind of, you know, we don't want these problems in our realms, especially since my son has undergone training from the Varangian Guard. He's the leader, the commander. He would make an incredible king and allow us to conquer a lot more realms and provinces. So we absolutely have to try to kill that little brat under any circumstances. Now, we're losing quite a lot of cash here, and I want to know why. Our monthly balance is dropping fast. My co-conspirator hired someone to saw through the supports of the railing. Come on. Yes, Bjorn fell to the ground like a piece of rotten fruit. A tragic accident as far as anyone is concerned. And now, yes, Erkir is back to being the heir, guys. Beautiful. Now, we did kill his son to make him heir, but he's got 2 other sons. He can deal with this. Now, he is a lunatic. So I've made a big mistake. He might be the commander of the Varangian Guard, but he is a lunatic. And as you can see this, the attraction and vassal opinion is -5. But you know what? Hey, commander of the Varangian Guard, I've made my choice. Let's put it that way. All right, so rifle has improved significantly, and we need to find out where all this money is going. Our monthly expenses are quite high, and I think it's probably because of all the men we have in the field, if I'm not mistaken, although that shouldn't cost us too much. Those are vassal levies. We have looted over here pretty well. We want to keep looting. There we go. Looted some more 64 gold. So maybe we just need to keep on looting. We'll find out where this money is going eventually. But this is not good. A diet of bread and water does not satisfy anymore. I need something else, something delicious and filling. So we've lost the temperate trait. We're now fat kings. We're Viking kings, so again, pretty normal stuff. And we've sacked Saint-Germain. We're going to go ahead and keep on moving here. Just massacre these Cornwallians. Your Marshal Einar has come to you with a suggestion. My lord, it is my opinion that Anlafir would make an excellent military commander. Well, I don't care what you have to say or what your opinion is. I'm the ruler here. I decide. Screw your opinion. Put it that way. So let's take a look here at the monthly balance. Once again, I've never seen the monthly balance drop this quickly. We have to find out what's going on there. Could be that we just need more support from the realm. Obligations. Make sure that our nobles give us more taxes. And the lords have approved the shifted noble tax law. So once again, another victory at the siege. May you live in harmony and content. We request that you honor your... Yes, yes, yes. We'll accept your war, you fool. He gets himself into a lot of wars, this boy. Let's take a look. So we can adopt feudalism. No, we can't. We can raise a tribal army. Do a number of other things, but for now we won't. We're going to go ahead and raid. Take everything we can here. And once again, our commander has improved. Pretty good deal. We want to make it to the end of the raid, and then we'll send these guys back. And of course, King Rurik has won. Journey by close carriage in Devon, together with some of your trusted bodyguards, to travel down a steep overlooking ravine. You notice that you have begun to pick up a bit of speed. Oh no. Oh no. The speed of the carriage picks up and it hurtles down the slope. Looking through the rear window, you see a waving man holding the reins of a familiar-looking horse far behind the road. Only then the carriage flies over the edge. Do you realize that the man reminded you of your driver? And we've just died, guys. Now our crazy son has taken over. King Erkir, being a stark raving lunatic and a deranged madman, the only one who can help Erkir's rule is Odin. Long live Erkir, guys, unbelievable. Of course, now we have another son. Upon learning of the death of your father, you left the Varangian Guard and departed Milkgard for a home of longship filled with your loot from your companions in Circland. So that's pretty good. He has gained a lot of martial skill, and a lot of gold, too. So we didn't come out of this empty-handed. And, of course, we're going to get that army right back home. It's got a lot of gold on board. But now we have a king who is absolutely mental. How that's going to play out, I really don't know. So we can actually go ahead, rank in society. So this is interesting, guys. We're part of the Fellowship of Hell. And let me tell you something. I am very new to the cult practices. Secret Society devoted to the study of dark sorcery. So we can actually gain a rank up to Vetameland. We lose 750 dark power. Let's rank up. Why not? We're now a Spamader. So we are part of a vicious cult. Why not? Now, Queen Hagnal is my wife. She's unfaithful. We could imprison her, but I don't think we're going to get any bonuses from imprisoning her. So I think my character focus right now is just going to be business. I want to get that city vassal opinion up. And I'm hoping that that wealth balance will improve once we get these soldiers back home. Let's take a look here. Pick an ambition. Well, I think the ambition is clear. We're going to try and build a war chest. Let's also go ahead and we have some open council positions here. We want to make sure to get a marshal, but a lot of these marshals are not exactly loyal to us. So we're going to have to buy their loyalty. We can give them a granted title or an honorary title. So we'll make him a Herdman, increase his loyalty by 5, maybe send him some gold. 15 gold isn't too much to ask, honestly. We want to make sure that these guys work for us. And also, my wife will make her spy master. Yeah, that's smart. That could be a problem. And, of course, studying technology, I always like to study in Constantinople. I think this is the best place to study, of course. As for build legend, I think building legend is good. Try to raise some warriors back home. And the seer can stick around, do what he does best. Not really too concerned about him. A new steward would probably do well, but again, I can't hire somebody that wants to overthrow me. Then again, let's allow it. We want him to build legend. I think we just need a better one. And my council is once again pretty much... One of them is completely against me, but most of them are pretty neutral. They've got their own plans, their own intentions. But let's go ahead. Honored Spear, my dear Irkir, I hereby grant you permission to advance to the next rank within the Fellowship of Hell. And I don't know what this Fellowship of Hell is going to do for us, how it's going to help or hurt us. You guys maybe can let me know. But let's go ahead and drop off the gold. 476. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And we're going to go ahead and... The recent influx of looted treasure has encouraged buying and investment in Uppland, which in turn has attracted more warriors who are hungry for gold. Wonderful, guys. So that's definitely a good thing there. We're going to send these guys home, and I hope that this improves our income. So let's send all of these fleet levies home. Everybody goes back home. And there we go. The balance is up now. So yes, that definitely cost us money. You got to spend money to make money, as you guys know. And we could hold a great blot. This would probably increase the respect of our... of course, of our vassals. So we definitely want to do that. The guests have arrived. We sacrifice to the dark gods. Well, actually, we spill blood on Odin, Thor, and Freyr. We don't have any prisoners, as far as I know. So we're going to have to make do with some randomly purchased thralls, which is the Viking equivalent of basically a slave. After a lengthy discussion about the logistics of an upcoming ritual, my brother in Darkman's throat cleared brochure and stood up abruptly, a depraved grin splitting his face. Well, I'm bored. Let's head down to the town to have some fun with the peasants. Ooh, about time I'll bring my implements. Nondescript common clothes, Herky and I are slowly making our way out of town in amicable silence. As we pass by a neatly kept garden in front of a cozy-looking house, I am suddenly overcome with hatred and revulsion. This family is clearly favored by Odin. We are going to say it's time to do Jormundir's work. With the sacrifice of the feast, the end of the blot. Okay, this is good. This is going to increase. The family died last. But the marvels he got to see first. Hardifair carved the wife's face off and pranced around wearing it as a mask, taunting and kissing the man while I boiled baby fat to make a flying potion. Finally, we constructed a vial of Angrobot from the dismembered bodies. Oh, wow, guys. So, we're going to, leaving it pass would actually please Jormundir more, and it's going to increase our national tax modifier. Of course, it's going to make me a dark, very, very dark guy. Hell's favors Jormundir. An opportunity to strike at the foolish followers of false gods has presented himself. Their goddess in Uppsala are ignorant of the true state of the world of fear, of the world. Tear down their idols and steal their wealth in the name of hell. So we could accept this mission This is going to be a dangerous one. I'm going to accept it just because I want to see what happens. The feast is over, and there we go. So we're going to definitely get some morale up. The corruption crept up on me slowly. I did not realize what was happening before it was too late. Now the dark tendrils of hell's magic has invaded my body, sapping my energy and causing all sorts of aches and ailments. No matter how long I sleep, I never feel quite rested. Oh no, guys. So we have magical corruption going on right now. This is pretty hardcore. Instead of drilling the commanders, Marshal Sven has been fighting him. There's truly a lack of discipline within our ranks. We also have to focus on our children. So first of all, we've got council positions open here. We do want to take a look here at the Van. This is my heir, and he's got Conscientious and Idolizer. I think I want to go ahead and train him in something. So let's give him some training in martial education. We want to make sure that he's strong, and I also want to give him a teacher. So let's assign a guardian. Demonic possession. Attempt to possess Van with a Jotun. Making him fanatically loyal to you. That's pretty cool, but I'm going to try to actually get him somebody that's going to help him, and I think right now Gudmundur is probably the best choice, at least for diplomacy, and he'll have someone to kind of lead him away from the path of darkness. We've chosen it for ourselves. We do have the Impaler trait, but at least I think we're feared. Pretty feared here. King Erkir. Just imagine going to the Varangian Guard and becoming instead a dark worshipper. Pretty interesting stuff, guys. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying this series, please do let me know, and I will absolutely try and keep on doing this one. I think if we can get some support for this series, I definitely want to keep it up, keep working on it, and all your suggestions will be used to make it even better. So make sure to let me know down below, guys, if you think I should keep on going. Also, I want to take a look here at the Fellowship of Hell. Don't think we can increase. Our dark power is quite high. And this actually increases our intrigue, our greedy trait, our arbitrary trait. I'm not sure what else it does, but we're at Vizendar. We can get to Seidmadr and all the way to Trollmardir. And right now the Trollmardir is Mayor Newt of Orich. So this is actually just a tiny little village, but he has tremendous power in this dark realm that we're a part of. So, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. And, of course, we want to get as much support for this series as possible. So, make sure to hit that like button and support us in this conquest for the rest of this beautiful, beautiful continent. I think we need to start taking over areas soon. Try to increase our power, no matter what. But I want to get your support and your advice, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have an awesome, awesome day.